aspirants, first of all, I would like to congratulate each and everyone for achieving a significant milestone, receiving the call for the interview phase. As you prepare to face the interview panel, remember that you have already proven your mettle.
In this interview session of Anthropology option subject, I'm going to provide you some most important and almost similar, or better say parallel questions like the actual board, and definitely it will pay you a lot. So let's try to do the answer, and before listening my answer, everyone must pause the video, try to give your answer, and after that listen my answer. So let's start and take the first question. What factors contribute to the decline of traditional indigenous knowledge among tribal communities in India? So when board throw this question upon you, how you have to answer this question? So without taking time, simply answer in that way. Sir, it includes rapid modernization, loss of oral traditions due to migration and urbanization, limited educational opportunities, and marginalization of indigenous cultures. So with this statement, you have to stop the answering. Again, may board ask another question from the same topic, or any other members may ask the question like that. Take this question. How does the erosion of traditional indigenous knowledge impact the cultural identity and sustainability of tribal societies? If this question is asked by another member, so by maintaining your eye contact, body language with all the members, answer in that way, and especially looking towards that member, those who ask the question. Sir, the erosion of traditional indigenous knowledge profoundly impact the cultural identity and sustainability of tribal societies. It leads to a loss of traditional practices, a spiritual belief, ecological wisdom, and traditional healing methods, thereby disconnecting communities from their heritage and affecting their self-reliance. So whenever those members ask the question, maintain eye contact during answer, and after completion of the answer, turn your head in both the sides to look another members. So in order to assess how much they are agree to your answer or not. So take another question. If the board again asks to you another questions from the same topic, or any member, like what measures can be taken to document, preserve, and revitalize traditional indigenous knowledge among tribal communities in India? Because again they are asking the question from the same topic in different ways. Sometimes they ask to you to tell about the solution. Sometimes they ask to you about their causes. So you have to answer this question in that way. Sir, to address this, measures such as documenting oral traditional through ethnographic research, creating digital archives of indigenous knowledge, supporting community-led initiatives for cultural preservation, integrating indigenous knowledge into formal education curricula, and establishing cultural centers are essential. So these are the measures that we should take. May they ask to you, is there any more practical method? Sir, so how you should tackle that? So simply say, yes sir, there is, or there are. through fostering intergenerational knowledge transmission through mentorship program and revitalizing traditional practices through eco-cultural tourism can help preserve and revitalize indigenous knowledge among tribal communities. If board changes the topic and asks different questions like take the question, what societal changes leads to transformation of traditional family structure in Indian communities? So this time board changed the question, and now you have to answer this question that way. So when you are answering the first question, need not to elaborate and give more clue to the board members. So they ask a limited question from the topic. If you are comfortable in that topic, then you have give as much clue possible. So you should hold the board on the same topic. So answer in that way. So societal changes such as urbanization, globalization, increased mobility, and economic shift contributes to the transformation of traditional family structure in Indian communities, leading to nuclear families, dual income households, and changing gender roles. May again they ask the question from the same topic: how does the transformation of family structure affect intergenerational relationship and community cohesion? So you have to answer this question in that way and simply said, sir, the transformation of family structure affect intergenerational relationship and community cohesion by altering caregiving dynamics, weakening extended family bonds, and challenging traditional support system. It may also lead to social isolation and breakdown of community network. So remember, sometime whatever the question they ask, if you won't understand, so simply say, sir, pardon, please repeat. Definitely board repeat the question. Or sometime if and always be conscious with the board, better say, always you have listened question carefully. Take that another question: what strategies can be implemented to support and adapt traditional family structure to changing societal dynamics in India? So now board remain again and again raise the question from the same topic, and why it happens. Sometime board wants something different, and that's why, and sometime they want some solution, and that's why they ask. So you have to answer this question that way. So through promoting intergenerational living arrangement, providing family friendly workshop, workplace policies, strengthening community based support network, and offering counseling services to address family conflict and generational gaps. Board may ask to you, is there any other methods? Yes, sir. Sir, we are focusing on culturally sensitive programs and preserving family traditions and values. So these things also help in maintaining community cohesion. Take another questions. When board asks this question to you, how you should answer? Take the question: what historical events contributes to the marginalization of certain caste group in Indian society? So you have to answer in that way, sir. Colonialism, social economic disparities, and discriminatory practices contributes to the marginalization of certain caste group in Indian societies, leading to exclusion from opportunities, resources, and social mobilities. Again, they ask the question from the same topic: how does the marginalization of a caste group perpetuate social economic inequality and discrimination? So in order to answer this question, you have to say in that way, sir, the marginalization of caste group internalize socio-economic inequalities and discrimination by limiting access to education, employment, healthcare, and political representation. It also leads to social stigma, segregation, and poverty within marginalized communities. So you have to answer properly whatsoever they ask. So be careful with the questions and also with the answer, means listing of questions and doing proper answer.